Somebody sleeping?
The old horseshoe,
Wait.
Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. A high-caliber, high-noon showdown here on EA Sports College football. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes.
It's gonna be like that.
The Ducks headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action.
Get it clear up.
He'll bring it out. It's Cross. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Looking for space. It's Rodgers. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on 2nd down. And
snags it, there's running room. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on one time in that loss last week.
There we go.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Running inside, it's Davison. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And the Ducks want to crank the tempo.
Well, one thing you know about Oregon is they're always loaded in the backfield. They had a couple of true freshmen a season ago, Davison and Hill Jr., who were absolutely outstanding. And you expect this season, David, in the running game, those two guys are going to be the focal point for the Ducks.
They'll be the focal point, but it's just like what you saw a year ago, man. Like, they are committed, and they run hard. They run as angry as anybody in the country.
He'll take a deep shot here. Pulls it in down the middle. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Ducks! He got loose, and it was lights lights out after that.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Quarterback making checks. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Breaks into the open. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
He's got him. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advancing.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Say it. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Fourth down, say it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Really good job there. Don't force.
And I think a really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Say it. Spits it out to the back. Intercepted, number 19. run inside. It's Hill. Taking it the other way. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
And on that run, he shows you his speed, speed, speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got into the second level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right now.
The Ducks will hustle to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some ballers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Now here's Moore. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Yeah, and I love the timing routes. A nice curl route, great throw, and then catch the ball, get north-south, and get some good yards after the catch.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They'll go play action with Moore. He wants to take the top off. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He'll try to take it back. Still on his feet. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
On the draw, it's Rodgers. Makes it past the marker. At the 45 on his way. It's a seam wide open, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Bear. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to Pott with a pick on the second one, and now he unleashes a long one. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Great coverage, and it's so hard when the ball's thrown down the field to stay patient, right? Not to grab the guy, not to start to overreact to the football. Nice job staying a little bit patient when the ball got there, deflecting it, knocking it down.
Throwing more. Shoots it to the left. A spectacular one-hand grab. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down.
There's a crease.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Moore to the air. He's got it down the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Ducks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking for room, it's Hill. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, they're trying to go toss on this play, but defense just wins at the point of attack. They're able to defeat the blocks and get the ball carrier down behind the line of scrimmage.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He'll try to do it himself. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Going over the top. Oh, what a grab, pulling it in with one hand. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
Running inside, it's Griffin. Got a little grass. And they keep him out of the end zone. He's run out of bounds at the 5. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Moore. He caught it. Then he gets it in. Touchdown, Oregon. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Rodgers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Trying to set up the screen. He breaks a tackle. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. The run inside. It's Jackson. He's there to make the stop.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Sayin to throw for it on 4th. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break.
Double science.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Throws. throw it. Say it.
Get that.
Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Wants to throw again.
That's a... Ooh.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take
Me
shots
too,
down.
but he tried to one-hand it.
Open, you got to finish the play, and the wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Saying back to the air. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's so nice.
Good D right
Those
there,
third
man.
and
Great
longs,
D.
You know a pass is coming. You worked on it all week. Get your feet
yeah,
set in the
boss.
sticks. Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed. Get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
They booted away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Makes a move. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one.
Let's try to break
out
this.
of bounds.
Let's try to break him. Let's try to break him, fellas.
Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. On the run, it's Hill. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Timeout signal for the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Moore with the play fake. Here's a heap. Going right and going deep. He's got it along the sideline. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Ducks peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Here's Moore to throw.
Where you at?
He's got his man. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few.
This running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Ohio State calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Know what time it is.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down.
Let's go.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He'll bring it out. It's Rodgers. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Here's Sayin to throw. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin.
Right here.
They pick up the first down. They'll mark
Where
him
did
at
they
the
get
34.
him?
Got to be expeditious here. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the
Oh,
offense
he's gone.
It's a running room. Inside the... And he scored! Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about no little bit of rain.
This drive will open from the 15.
Oh, I can't put a ball out of this.
On the ground, it's Hill.
Get out of there.
They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Dante Moore throws to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Going to the running game. They make the play, force a 4th down, but they're out of timeouts, can't stop the clock. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Rutgers, taking on the number 21 team, the Wisconsin Badgers.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Keeping it on the ground inside.
Oh, my.
Hill. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. The Ducks in the hurry up. Keep it on the ground. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency. And I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Throwing more. Good timing on the quick out.
Oh, my God.
He's close to the first down, but they're
Yeah,
going to
the
mark him
blockers.
just a little short.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Dragged down, for a first down.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together, get one of those long drives going.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Moore. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
On the gun, on third down, Dante Moore unloads to the wideout. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the
pick. To get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Hauls it in. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Delayed handoff. It's Jackson. Might have a chance. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Here's Julian saying to throw. Zings it complete to the right. There he goes. Touchdown! Buckeye! Once he got some room, it was over.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he puts through the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Finds his tight end. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. The Ducks want to move quickly. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Running inside. It's Hill. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Ducks have this offense rolling. On the run, it's Hill. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Moore, play action. Gets rid of it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
The Ducks looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, Moore. He's got it. 1st down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the 2nd half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the 2nd half.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza.
What the fuck? The sun coming out or something?
Just going to keep it after the snap. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the 1st without scoring. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. We've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive.
Snags it. Touchdown, Ducks. They've got the lead here in the 4th. The Ducks with the answer. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Say it. Bringing the heat. He sacked this defense all over him.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up.
Lock them up here.
From the gun on third down, say it. Buys a little time. He throws back to the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half. But we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And here we go. Down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fourth down, say it. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, my God.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
All right, fourth quarter now, you're trailing, and a sense of urgency has to go up for everybody right now. A quarterback and wide receiver, you're going to have to hit some of these throws, David, to get back in this game.
Yeah, and when you got the lead on the other side, defense, I'm playing tight coverage, making them earn it. I want that clock to tick. And then that was a really good play by the offense. Pretty good coverage by the defense, but I got to make them earn it all the way down the field.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Say it. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Sayin from the gun on third down. Punts it out of the air. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Making side adjustments here. Sayin to throw for it on fourth. And this fourth down attempt will go awry as the defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. The run inside. It's Davison. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. Great job of the base defense making a play.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense.
I'm not lagging.
Hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Oh, he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Throwing, say it. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Might be calling a hot route. Lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Say it. It's caught. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd. Maybe some room here.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Here comes the heat. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Here's Sayin to throw. This time it's complete. Touchdown Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it?
Yeah, no.
I think you do with this time frame. You know,
Oh, shit, he didn't score.
In the 4th quarter, you probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
That pass not close. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And with that incompletion, man, it's go time.
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. The Ducks signal for their 1st timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Fourth down, Sayin. Trying to find the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And a little bit extra pressure on this extra point, but it's good, and we're tied. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33.
And if they're going to run the football late in the game in this situation, not that close to scoring zone, they've got to take a timeout here. You've got to make sure you save as much time as possible and communicate with your quarterback.
Decisions. If you're the quarterback right now, that's the most important.